to hear. I just wanted to have something to show you, so I'm holding up a leaf, and you can see how in the light from my lamp, it's sort of almost translucent. I got too late. I'm always too late in the morning to get the good light out in the woods, but I wanted you to be able to see the woods better. Normally, I'm uh, getting my creaky body going at like 11 o'clock in the morning, and it's too sunny out there then. But you can see how much lighter it is compared to when I film out there during the summer. And I just decided on a walk, when all of my best thinking happens, that I am announcing the Heggen Principles. I was thinking about this. I don't want to call it a manifesto. That sounds too aggressive. And I I already have the Heggen lexicon of language, captured language. And if I was really clever, I would make this into, a website where you could just click on things and it wouldn't all be there. But I think I will put that into my next book, The Trans Widow Chronicles, Leaving and Healing. So the Heggen Principles, what are the Heggen Principles? I just spent the last 2 days really kind of being a couch potato in some ways, just only little spurts outside. And I decided, outside of calling some of the Republican House representatives, I need to put together, letters, hard copy snail mail letters to send to AOC and my local Democrat. And there was another one, but I can't remember which I did now. Maybe Dan Crenshaw. But I think the Democrats really need to get some letters now because they just suffered a strenuous defeat. And also, I think that maybe letters, hard copy snail mail letters, will be noticed more because everybody writes emails. And so they have to open their mail. And what I do on the outside of the envelope is write CC, Representative Nancy Mace, Representative Ocasio-Cortez, and stuff. And then the staffers, if they see that I'm sending this to multiple recipients, on both sides of the aisle, then they're going to be like, okay, am I being accused of something? And the staffer will be like, oh, I've got to get this to, the representative or whatever. And I would even suggest doing this with senators because the Democrats just lost the Senate. And so if you're represented by a Democratic Party senator, I'm represented by a couple of them. I'm in New York State, so it's Gillibrand and Schumer. And I am going to put together these letters and then put copies to other senators like Kennedy. And, I really don't care about the party affiliation at this point. Senator Kennedy of, I think it's Louisiana, had a very, very good presentation about the pornographic books in schools. And I think it's very, very important to find those issues which we agree on. And so I've decided, since the GenSpect people aren't putting together principles of what is wrong, they're all kind of running around chasing their own tails. And they've got Mia Hughes and Michael Schellenberger, but they are journalists. And all these people have, therapy certifications and qualifications, but they have been trained in this captured practice. And they believe in such a thing as true trans. And because in moments of absolute anguish, when I was asking Nettie, well, why did you do this to me? Why did you marry me if you know that you just wanted to actually be me? I feel like our marriage is a complete lie. And he replies through tears, oh, no, I didn't always feel this way. It wasn't a constant feeling. And it's like, okay, tell that to your psychologist, Dr. Christine Wheeler, because it's supposed to be constant and pervasive, and this is your only choice. So here I am. I'm the one who knows this information. And this is the point I've been making, the drum I've been beating, that you have to listen to trans widows because a lot of us have direct in-person contact with these therapists who have just gone down the pink mist tunnel. I don't call it a rabbit hole anymore. I call it a tunnel. And I've now helped 5 kids out of it. Way earlier, young kids, where I said, I can't remember all this stuff. You know, we can talk about this later, but right now, can you help me set up the snack? And I've got this, can you help me clean off this really dirty chair? I'll give you some gloves to put on. And I've got these rags from old pillowcases at my house. And I would just, you know what I'll do? I'll put on the helper list where we put those gold stars and stamp things. I'll let you choose how many. How many little rabbits do you want on your line if you help me do this chair now? Boom! They stop talking about it. And that means that it's not pervasive. It's avoidable. And it might be due to some horrible abuse like we heard from Chloe Cullen, Prisha Mosley, and Richie Herron. Okay, now we're launching it. The Heggen Principles.